of Misfits.
Hey everybody, it's that time of year again. Everybody's favorite thing. It's the 12 Days of Misfits. And so unfortunately, due to scheduling issues and a new baby and all sorts of other things, Brandon is unable to be my unwitting victim this year. But that's okay because I was able to talk Temeko into being the victim instead. So Temeko's here. It is day 1 of the 12 Days of Misfits. For those of you that have no idea what this is not like the normal Misfits episodes. These are shorter, these are devotional style, and these are dealing with some Misfit style Christmas ideas and Advent ideas. So in the past, we've had just passages that Brandon read and then had to figure out how they related to the Christmas story. Last year, we looked at Christmas carols and what passages they come out of. This year, we're going a little bit different just because I had run out of carols also. And so Temeko is going to be the guinea pig to try the new method. So what we're going to be doing is I'm going to be showing Temeko an image, and then he's going to try to figure out what prophecy, specifically a messianic or a nativity prophecy, it is. See if he can tell me where it comes from, and then we're going to look at how this all fits together for this season of reflection on who Christ is and what Christ has done. So what do you think, Temeko? Do you feel ready?
I don't. I'm going to be honest.
Which is also part of the fun of it for me, and not for anybody else. But I get the enjoyment of torturing you guys with biblical passages. So we're going to see how this goes with the camera also. Unfortunately, also due to the same scheduling issues, we also are having to do this outside of the studio. So, Temeko, for day 1, this is the image we have. Just a very basic rejection stamp.
Okay. Rejected.
What prophecy is dealing with that image or that idea?
This is how you going to do me like that?
Oh, this is exactly how we're going to do it. Oh, yes.
What prophecy has to do with rejection?
Yes. And this is where...
Oh, yes. Hold on. What are you about to say?
I was going to say, this is where... So it's specifically, it's a prophecy. It's actually a very well-known prophecy. A prophecy out of the Old Testament that is talking about the Messiah as being rejected.
I was about to say the Messiah will be rejected. That's what that was gonna be my answer.
So where is it from? Do we know?
It's in a couple books, and by couple I think it's only in 2 of the prophets. I want to say Isaiah. Oh my God! I know Jesus said it himself. With the stoners turned away, they rejected. It might be Jeremiah. Man, I need to brush up on my Jeremiah, man. But like,
so it really only the main one in dealing with what we're talking about here comes out of Isaiah 53.
Okay, we said Isaiah. Yeah.
So yeah. Isaiah 53, and like I said, it's actually more well known than people necessarily realize. So this is the first we'll go about 6 verses, or no, take it back. We're going to go about 9 verses in here. So this is what it says. It says, "He who has believed what we have heard, and to whom has the arm of the Lord been revealed. He grew up before him like a young plant and like a root out of dry ground. He didn't have an impressive form or majesty that we should look at him, no appearance that we should desire him. He was despised and rejected by men, a man of suffering who knew what sickness was. He was like someone people turned away from, despised, and we didn't value him. Yet he himself bore our sickness, and he carried our pains. But we in turn regard him as stricken, struck down by God, and afflicted. But he was pierced for our rebellion, crushed because of our iniquities. Punishment for our peace was on him, and we are healed by his wounds. We all went astray like sheep. We all have turned to our own way, for the Lord has punished him for the iniquity of us all. He was oppressed and afflicted, yet he did not open his mouth. Like a lamb led to the slaughter, and like a sheep silent before her shears, he did not open his mouth."
Yes, sir. That's my king right there.
And it's an important part of why he actually is deserving to be king. This is part of what was not necessarily understood by a lot of the people when he was growing up.
Right.
He was not somebody people were looking for.
Mm-mm.
But yet, he was exactly who everybody was looking for at the same time. And so that is what today, specifically, we are wanting you guys to be able to reflect on during this Advent season as we approach Christmas. So, Temeko, we're giving you 2 points. You got there. You kind of knew the prophecy. You kind of knew the book. It's your first time. I'm going to be generous. We'll give you 2 points on that one. And so we will see you tomorrow for day 2 of the 12 Days of Misfits.